Right, good evening everyone. Welcome to Hilly Friday Nights with PRF1 and we're round 19 of the season at Miami, full qualifying, 50% race. Back to normal this week if you like after the sprint of last week. Hello Axel, welcome buddy, and evening Gooner. Hope you're all well. And we are very much back in the championship battle that has been going on for some time now, and it's been intriguing all the way through. Just to give you the latest on it, really, concentrating mainly on the drivers at the moment. The championship currently being led by Sergeant Kamarov on 404 points. Axel is P2 on 391 points, so a 13-point difference. But remember, the winner takes 30 points, so that is very quickly swallowed up. Shrek is in third. He's still in with a shout. He's 34 behind, so he is still very much in this battle. We have today's race and then 4 more afterwards. So you've got Miami today. Then we are at Spa, followed by Spain, Canada, and Brazil for the final race of the season. To update you on the constructors, Mercedes are leading the way on 496 with Haas closest to them on 463. So 33-point difference. Again, very easily swallowed up. Alpine then in third on 385. Actually, the battle for third in the constructors is really close. I won't go through all that. But there we go. All exciting, all to play for. You on your own tonight? I am, as far as I know. Nobody's come to me, Gooner, and said they want to do it or anything. No Shrek tonight. I thought he was. No, Dad. Okay. Yeah, I got onto him and I didn't realise he wasn't racing. What a shame. That's gonna almost certainly knock him back. Well, you would think it's likely to knock him back 30 points to one of you. Unless we get a surprise. Like last week. Spriggs for winning. Who could have thunk it? Eh? Who could have thunk it? Who could have thought it? So, yeah, I can invite you in, Gooner. That would be very nice indeed. Let me just go down to. Looks like Cameron's taking the lead. Oh, hang on, he's been overtaken. Hang on, we got a battle already. We're only on an outlap in Q1 and they're already battling away. Theo's just overtaken. It's not often I get to say this. Sorry, Theo. It's not often I get to say this, but Theo's just overtaken Sergeant Kamarov. And I will invite you now, Gooner. Right, Gooner. Where are you? I'm not showing up as online. Have you got to jump on first? Oh, right, 2 minutes. Alright, okay. I've never looked in a minute. No worries. Right then. Okay, so Theo will be first to cross the line. Do the hilly hot lap with him. So Theo out the final corner then. DRS opens just before the start-finish line and into turn 1. Late braking, late turning. To open up the steering through the difficult left-right. So low on traction through here. You've got to be very careful. Then straighten up for a bit. Fast left-handers come right into the inside curves on both of them. Take as much speed through them as you can, but do not run wide. Whatever you do, running wide will really lose your time. Very nice through the left-hander there from Theo. Usually down to about third gear for that one. Open up the steering, get on the power as quick as you can. What is the longest straight on the circuit? It's not technically straight if you look at it, but it is in the sense of you're not braking for any corners. DRS open as we head down now into the real technical part of the circuit. Heavy braking into the left-hander and this odd sort of double apex right-hander that takes you into this uphill blind chicane. I can't think of any other blind chicanes on the calendar, so I think that's pretty unique. Then onto the straight once more. As always, when leading onto a long straight, open up your steering as early as you possibly can. Get on the power. DRS open. He's getting the toe. Whoever that was, it was a Red Bull. And down to the final corner. Again, brake as late as you can. Late turn in will allow you to open up the steering that little bit quicker. He has a little touch on the outside wall, then flat out through the left and right. Although it can, once again, it can be a little iffy on traction, especially as your tyres begin to get worn in the race. But a very nice start to the evening from Theo with a 29.5, although Kamarov quickly beats it with a 27.5. Yeah, actually, let's stay with Robbo. It's not long started the lap. Just doing the first sector. So I look to get on to Twitch so that we can do a prediction in a bit. Axel goes fastest. 27.512. There's no separating him and Kamarov, is there? It's unreal. First laps of the evening, there's 11 thousandths of a second between them. I say first laps of the evening, I do of course mean competitive laps. We'll have been doing practice beforehand. So, right, okay, I've got to switch up on the laptop, that's ideal. Although, just coming into what's effectively the final corner. You have got this left-right, but say they are flat out as long as you're okay on traction. And across the line, 29.0 for Robbo. Got a feeling Axel and Cammy are going to be a little ahead of everybody else here. Oh, Dre's round. He's already got a lap on the board. So, he will be on his in-lap. Perhaps he was just minding out somebody's way and got a bit carried away. Let's go. Toby and Big Perry going slow. Let's see if Gunar's shown us online yet. Really easy. No, he's still not shown online. He's just joined the lobby, so he must be online. Unbelievable. Gunnar, Gunnar, Gunnar. Gunnar, Gunnar. Where are you? Right, invite to my party. Okay. Hopefully he'll show up anytime now. Sobi is coming round to start a flying lap, so we can stick with him. And hey, welcome Gunnar. How you doing? Yeah, all good, mate. You?
Yeah, I'm right, mate. I'm all good.
Good, good. Have you ticked your box to include your audio?
Yeah, it's all done.
Excellent. Perfect. Perfect. So, yes, Axel definitely pretty close to top two. Just 11 thousandths separating you on
Oh, yeah,
first,
bloody hell. That's close, isn't it?
on the very first competitive laps of the night. It's, see if they stay that close all night.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, 2 decent times there straight away.
they look at a bit of a world of their own. You've got Davis on a 28.0, so he's not too far behind them, but the next time is Rice on 29.0, so
Yeah.
a lot of drivers still to get the first
I was
times
just
on
trying
the
to
board.
think roughly what my TT time was round here. I haven't done this track in ages. I think it's a high
No.
26, I think, my TT, so...
Right. Yeah,
or 27 flat, I think, or something like that. So they'd be wedded to the 26s, I would have thought, wouldn't they?
I would have thought so. But yeah, but like you, mate, it's been so long since I've done it, I can't remember. So
Yeah.
fun
Fun track, though. I enjoy it.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Even when it
Yeah.
came in and everybody was moaning about it, I was like, I don't know what they're moaning about. I reckon it's a great track. It's really challenging.
But I think it's more enjoyable now on 23, innit? Because the traction's a lot better generally in the game, and a lot of people run a bit more wing.
Yeah.
Whereas on 22, I mean, I remember personally myself, I was running 0-0 wings on 22 around the race round here. So
Yeah. 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 I know
that's
a lot
why
of
it might not have been enjoyable as much, because obviously 22 in the game mod was a bit slidey and horrible, innit? But
Yeah. Yeah.
23 has a lot more grip, so it just makes the track a lot better to drive.
That's it. So Toby's just gone into P3 on a 27.7. So he's sort of put himself in the bunks there. Big Perry as well. I can see he did a couple of laps on his tyres and he's done 28.5. Spriggs as well, same. So it's usually really tight on a Friday night. So
Yeah.
and I'm looking down the list thinking there's no obvious, or not massively obvious drivers that we're likely to lose in Q1. I think it's going to be a good battle. Should be a good battle.
Yeah.
Try and get through.
I've just secured a seat as well for Friday, so I'll be on here next season.
Excellent. I know there's I think what Spreader's done is he's got you on a seat ready for next season, pretty much, isn't he?
Yeah. He said about the rest of this season, but I said there's no point. There's only 4 races left, and I can't attend the next 2, so we'll just go from next season.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So yeah,
it was
new challenge.
Scott there, but he's had a little kiss with the wall there. I think you'll be up easily in the top 10, and I expect you'll be up the top somewhere. Probably just behind the likes
top
of
top
Axel,
5,
Cameron.
top 6.
Yeah, I think that's where you'll be.
Get a good teammate and maybe get the constructors or something. You never know.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So,
I don't expect to win championships with these boys here, but you know,
well, Axel's
constructors is the next best thing, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, some would say it's the best thing, actually.
Yeah, I mean that's every
You
Sunday.
win
That's
the
all
whole
me and
team
Corey
sort of
looking to
thing.
go, like just to get the constructors, and the drivers is a bonus if it comes. So
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the Constructors' Trophy is the better trophy.
yeah,
Because that's, I'd say that's done as a whole team. Well,
Teamwork,
even the drivers
yeah, of course.
isn't it? Even the drivers is one as a team. It's not just won by the driver. It's a team thing.
unless you've got 2 rapid teammates on the same team,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, of course.
it'd be a bit like Hamilton and Rosberg all over again.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was sort of thinking more real life when I was saying that. I guess game-wise it isn't so much a team thing, but
Yeah.
I'm with Greza at the
Greza in a
moment.
minute. He's on a decent lap, looks like.
Yeah. I love that chicane. Absolutely love that chicane. It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to. I just said while I was doing the Hilly Hot lap. I can't think of any other blind chicanes throughout the season.
Yeah, no, not yeah, because the way the wall there, isn't it? Like you just can't see it. It's horrible.
And
Not
that's
horrible.
from
It's a
this.
good corner, but it's a tough corner to nail.
That's from this angle. Try doing it in cockpit. It really is blind. You cannot see it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Here
comes Greza to the line then.
judging it. Yeah, here comes Greza. 28-1. That'll see him through quite comfortably. Robbo back out there. He's already done a lap, so he's felt the need to go back out again.
Davis is back out there on the same set of tyres.
Cruise to a 28.6 there, Robbo. Davis is back out. Oh yeah, so you're right. Yes, on an out lap, one lap.
Just checking the same set.
Yeah. Don't have the app tonight because it's actually Clem that's got that sort of set up for Fridays, so I'll have to get it set up myself. So I've got it. Oh, I've got it set up for Wednesdays as well. Bit of work this week. So Davis just started a lap. Just going a little look around. I didn't see his split time there. Just missed the split time for Fatal, so well, he's done multiple laps, so I don't think he's on one.
Dre just over a 10th up.
Dre.
Done 6-1, yeah, Dre.
Okay, good straight. So, kind of better to watch a driver whether when you know they're improving or not, because
Yeah, Bale's backed out of his lap.
No idea. Yeah, I'm not sure he was on one. He's already done 2 laps on those tyres, so I think he might have just been making his way back. Dre just coming up towards the end of sector 2 now. He's just onto the straight. So, panning the tyres.
I didn't get a sector 2 split then, did you?
I was looking away. I missed it. I'm always doing that, always missing them. We'll soon know if he veers right or left. He's going for the line, so must be improving. Yeah, nearly half a second, so moves up to P10.
Yeah.
He's tight though.
Oh, spread just pops up there in P6 with a 28.4.
Yeah, that'll get him through. And he's going by his last couple of weeks' quali. He should actually be up within a couple of tenths of the top 2. So he's got a lot more to come yet.
Yep.
As long as he's been practicing and not playing the pod all the time.
He does love a bit of COD, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
I must say I do. I bought it the other week and I've been playing it a bit.
Yeah, I've noticed. It's,
highly addictive, mate.
It's not for me, I'm afraid. It's not one that I enjoy, but yeah, you just go around. You like it.
That's it, isn't it?
Theo currently sat in P15. He's just going through the technical part of the track and out onto the straight. I will try and make sure I keep an eye on this at the time. Yeah, so he's actually 3.5 temps down. I tell you what, they've moved that sector split. I swear that used to be a bit further along the straight towards the DRS zone. It's completely out of energy.
It's not. It wasn't far out as when you come out the corner. I don't think, if I remember rightly.
Maybe I'm wrong then. I don't know. Feels like it used to be further down.
I swear it was like a 102 or a 103 in it. 1 minute 3, I think.
Yeah. Spriggs is now retired out the session in P8 on a 28.599. I would have thought that would be okay, looking at where we are currently with the cut-off.
Yeah, that should be good enough.
Dark Mark and he's yet to set times, both on the slightly ahead on track, so go with him.
Oh, I didn't even realise Toby there. Toby's playing racing, is he?
Yeah, Toby's out there. Every night racer at the moment, he seems to be. Loving it. Axel's put in chat, me and Kamarov, completely different setups. We've got a chat about setups in the Discord, I think. There we go. That'll be interesting then, see which goes better in the race. Kazat heads to the line then, 29.5, only puts in P17. And he's not got time to pit, so he's got just about enough time to do a cooldown lap if he's got enough fuel.
We're just about to start his fly then. He's going to need to put a lap in here to get through.
Yeah, Denmark jumps up to P12. So I'd imagine...
Oh, he's run wide straight about turn 1. Going to have to finish a lap though because he's not got time to get around again.
No, he's just going to have to go with it. It is sort of... you know, when you make a little mistake, even if it is just a little bit, if you make a mistake right at the start of the lap, it is sort of debilitating, isn't it? It's just...
Yeah, first corner as well.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, that happened to me last night at France actually, I think, turn 2 on my last run.
Yeah. I messed the chicane up on my last run last night, but
did you?
I managed to beat my TT by a tenth. I can't remember where I qualified though. Where did I qualify to? I can't remember.
P1, mate.
Was I P1? Was I pole? Yes, I was, wasn't I? I forgot about that.
Yeah, you beat Danny to pole, mate, by...
I did.
Was it 24 thousandths or something?
Something like that. And I messed the corner up, so you know, I could have taken it by much more. Oh, I'd take that with me. That is it. If he ever says anything to you in Discord now, you got pole France. Every time. Okay.
Oh, so Fatal doesn't improve then, so Fatal's out.
No, Fatal out and start from the back. I still maintain I would rather be at the back where Fatal is now than
Right, we've got
about 40.
Goomba is nearly Goomba's nearly half a...
Sorry, I had to say that. Jesus is rounds.
Goomba is half a second up in sector 1.
Somebody just got disqualified. Dark Mark.
Yeah, that was the Dark Mark.
Disqualified.
Oh no, what happened?
I'm seeing out. What's happened to him? Well, good news, Fatal, you're not actually at the back. Dark Mark's just got disqualified, so you're 19th now. Bimbo heads on to the straight half a second up.
Still half a second up, yeah. Just going to check Theo's sector 2 split behind him.
Yeah, so if he stays where he is, at like half a second up, he should be somewhere around Dre and P10.
Yeah, also Theo's 2.5 temps up, so they're both looking to jump up. Daldy Kaka here.
Yeah.
Daldy Kaka could potentially be out.
Why are you calling him Daldy Kaka?
Huh?
You're calling Scott Daldy Kaka.
Daldy Kaka, the Williams.
Scott? On my screen it says Scott.
Oh, it says Daldy Kaka on my screen.
Yeah, that was his old name. Why is it different on yours to mine? I didn't know that happens.
I don't know, mate. That's weird.
That's his old.
Oh, actually, look at your stream now and see what if they're different.
Yeah. Dumper jumps up to P11, and unfortunately for Jesus, we already saw him spin right at the start of the lap, so he won't be improving. Meaning Kazaa is okay. He's going into the pits anyway. Kazaa is through.
Yeah, that's weird. That is. Maybe because he's on PC. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Some Stu, maybe.
Yeah, you got Scott and I've got Daldy Kaka.
Strange. Okay.
Oh, I'll start calling him Scott.
So that's the end of Q1, and we lose Scott or Daldy Kaka, whichever you prefer. In P16, Misfit P17, Jesus will start P18, Fatal will start P19 with Dark Mark in 20th. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Fatal's confirmed it because I don't have him as an EA friend, so it's showing the EA name.
Ah, that's what it is then. Okay, thanks for that, Fatal. Right, there we have it then. Top 3 covered.
Have you done a poll for tonight, Hilly? Because I've got some channel points to spend tonight.
I haven't yet. I haven't. Ooh. Who should we do? It's been such a long season, I've completely forgotten who I've done around now.
What about someone that's been knocked out in Q1 to get up the grid?
Yeah, I know I did Theo
Dark
last
Mark.
week, so yeah, should we go with Dark Mark? I don't think
Dark
I've
Mark
done
to
Dark
get
Mark
top
before.
10?
I think that's a fair one, yeah. Yeah.
It's doable. He's got pace.
He has.
Top 12?
So, top 10's okay. Top 10, we'll go top 10.
You don't want to lose out too much.
Right, so Dark Mark, who, just to confirm for people then, will be starting P20 to finish race in top 10. Will he make his way through to do that? Will a safety car come to his aid and help him to do that? Or will he fail miserably?
I reckon he's going to do it.
Do you? You just
Yeah,
don't want to
I've
say
got
he's going
faith
to fail
in him.
miserably.
He gave me driver a day yet last night, so he's got
he
my
did,
vote
didn't he?
tonight.
Yeah, he did give you driver the day last night, didn't he? Still never
Yeah,
given me
admittedly I
driver
did
the
have a
day.
penalty, but that
Yeah,
might have got removed because I did get it by going off track to let the McLaren through under the safety car, so he can unlap himself. But yeah,
you still, under my rules you wouldn't have got it though. See, so
well, even though I actually really didn't get a penalty.
yeah, you got a penalty. So even if you get removed, that's too late. I need to make the decision there and then.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, true, because you don't know what that penalty's for, do you?
No, that's it. So, right, it was a Hassan. That's going to be Kamarov. He's always first out in Q2. There he is. First out, hogging the limelight, hogging the hilly stream time.
Yeah, we've got 4 of them at it here up the straight trying to get position.
What a little race. Axel's backing out of it. Look at this. Look at all going past Axel with ease. That's how slow the man is.
Young Vice just plows through them all.
I don't blame him. Mind you, when you say played through them all,
They'll just drove through them all. Who's
just passed
bet on no?
Probably Dark Mark.
Does it tell you?
Yeah, I can find out. I can find out. I bet it's Dark Mark. I bet he's had a go. Oh no, it's Fatal. Fatal's gone now.
Right.
Evil.
I've got
Evil.
658 points in a minute. I'll chuckle that on, yes.
Did you lose again last time? You must have done. You had more than that last time.
I haven't won on any of yours for like last 4 or 5 goes, mate.
Oh dear. I think you get some more if you subscribe, mate. Oh, you did subscribe. That's why you got some points.
I did subscribe and got some points. Yeah, yeah. That's why I've just come on tonight, and there was like over 550 in there. I was like, where'd they come from?
It's Fatal. It was me. Cammy, onto the straight then. Into the more complex part of the circuit. So odd double right-hander. Double apex right-hander. Strange.
Yeah, it is a good section, you know. I do like it.
I love it. Oh, I love driving through it. It's brilliant. Not so easy when you're in a group. It's time trial and that. I love that part of the track.
Yeah.
And the flag's showing, but it's only ever people getting out of the way normally in qualifying. This final corner then. Still a little bit iffy on the traction out of there, isn't it? It's not as bad as last year, of course, but still a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm going to assume that's a scrub set of tyres.
That is, yeah, he always uses this scrub set for his front, so...
I think most people do, don't they?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's personal preference, but, yeah. So Axel still does a 27.5. Still reckon that's probably a scrub set. Because
yeah, potentially, yeah.
Yeah, Axel usually goes through on the mediums in Q1, but he didn't tonight. He's kept that second set of mediums by the looks of it. So,
right.
A couple other times appearing now though. 28.7 for Greta, 29.3 Gumba, 29.4 Kazaa, and 29.5 Big Perry. Kazaa actually, it just dawned on me that he got through Q1. He did very well to do that because he'd set his sight. He had enough time to do a cooldown lap, but I checked on him and he was only on. He was halfway through the cooldown lap and still only had 5% energy. So
yeah.
And I wouldn't expect him to get through. He's done a very good lap. Big Perry 29.5, Dre 37.2, so that's not a proper representative time. On to Spreader, just coming for the line, 28.2. 2 in P3. Davis 28.0 goes up to P2. Just ahead of Cammy, if you like that one. We got Spriggs. There's Toby, he's only just starting on that straight, so it looks to me like Spriggs is next across the line. Just start a lap. Stay on board with him for this one.
I'm going to ride on with Toby for this lap.
Yeah. Fade or not, confident of finishing the race, let alone the top 10. I think you finished top 10 last week though, didn't you, Fatal? I think. Oh, I know he did well last week, I can't remember if it was top 10 or not. Spriggs makes a mistake there, so he's backed out of his lap, so I think Atkins was next. Easy Williams. The Williams boys usually both qualify somewhere around 9th or 10th. I can see one's missing, so one... Oh yeah, Scott we lost, didn't we? So... Yeah, so Scott will see that as a poor qualifying, I think. Especially after the strong performance he put in Jeddah recently.
Yeah. It's Toby then with a purple sector one by 0.3 of a second.
Nice.
Nope, sorry, 0.2 of a second.
Atkins crossed the line, 103.5. Sorry, cross the line for sector 2, I meant. I'm going to get that up and just see if I can see some of the drivers, because some drivers are WA or F1 as well, so I might be able to see some of them.
So 101.9 middle sector there.
Oh wow!
Sector 2 split from Toby. I think this is going to be. This is going to be near 27 flat, I think. Somewhere around that.
Yeah, he's flying.
A little bit deep into the last corner.
Atkins backed out and went to the pits. Here he comes. It's not far off going there.
27.3. He went a bit deep into the last corner, so.
Yeah, lost a little bit in the last corner. It's, yeah, nice. So Toby goes fastest then, 27.3. I think that must have been a new set.
Yeah, I can't tell, can I? So you're the only one that can tell. Can you see his telemetry?
I can't see many of them. No, I can't see Toby's, unfortunately. I see speed, track speed, which is only 293, so that don't sound right. So, I think it's still loading up, to be fair. I think it's still got to gather its data. It's going to take a moment. It's invalidated. Vice has crossed the line, 29.6.
Goomba just coming up to the sector on now, but you've got Greza just about to start his flyer.
Okay.
Oh, Goomba's hit the wall there. It's 25 thousandths up. Go back to Greza.
He's literally just started his lap. I'll stick with Goomba then. Now Dre, interestingly, he's showing up as Dre's on an outlap again, but he's out on worn tyres again. He's already got 10% on those tyres, and he's in P12. So I'm a bit surprised at that one.
Reza's 4 tenths per second up from sector 1. Got a nice improvement in a minute.
Gumba, I don't think he's that. No, he's half a second down through sector 2. Gumba, so let's go over to Greza then.
Go check that Red Bull out.
A little bit wide through the chicane, not massively.
Got the McLaren half, and he's 6 tenths per second up Perry through sector 1.
When you're done with Greza through sector 2. So he's heading towards 0.1, 0.0, something like that. I think that's where you need to be in the low 28s here, I think, to feel comfortable about getting through at this stage. Anybody else should be going out on another
Perry the McLaren coming up, he's just 1.1 seconds up.
Okay.
There's a massive improvement coming there.
There he is. Okay, Greza jumps up to P5, 28.1. As you said, Perry a full second up. That would put him into P7 at the moment. There's a little
bit squiggly on the exit.
Yeah. Wouldn't have lost him too much, but it lost him a little bit. Still improves in that final sector though. So it's just behind Spreader, his teammate, in fact, into P7. 28.2.
Dre, 2.2 seconds up. He's going to have a massive improvement in this last sector anyway.
Yeah, and this is on worn tyres, remember?
Yeah.
Slap. He's on 13%. So 20.
Yeah, improves by 7.9.
Yeah, but that's not going to be good enough. He needs to get back to the pits, get a fresh set.
Yeah, he should just about have time, I think, from there.
Yeah, will do. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't dawdle on the in lap though. In all fairness, if we could.
So we go Davis then. I missed the sector 1 split. He's just coming through the chicane now though. Nicely done through there.
Yeah, he was 2 tenths down in the first sector.
3 tenths down now.
So I think he'll back out of that.
So I think you might see him pit.
I mean, he's fine anyway. I think that was more for practice because he's fine on a 0.
He's safe. I'm going to say everyone down. I think spread will go out again, but I think,
He's probably
everyone's safe in P6, P7.
Yeah. I think spread is probably safe, but
Both
because he's
McLarens, I'd
P6,
say, actually, yeah.
I think they need to go out again, but just because of where they are in the order. But I think it depends because Dre, with fresh
Well, you've got
tyres,
Vice and
will
Spriggs
improve.
down there behind them as well, so...
Yeah, exactly. Vice has been top 10 consistently recently. Gumba can always stick a top 10 time in. Spriggs as well. As I said, the Williams boys have been sort of 9th and 10th recently, so they can normally... Well, Atkins the only one left, of course, but he can normally whip up a top 10 time as well. Zah's still relatively new, so I'm not 100% sure what to expect from Zah. So, Spriggs on a lap, and he's flying 1.3 up in the first sector. Obviously, only on a 144, so. Well, Big Perry's retired, so he feels. He either feels that he's done enough, or he just feels that he can't improve. So. Because he would have had enough time to get 8.
I think they're safe. I think the McLaren's safe.
I agree. Robbo is going out again. Well, he's got to. He's on a 29-1, so. Spriggs and missed the sector 2 time. A purple sector 2, in fact. But it must be the final sector where he lost all the time because he's only 1.4 up at the moment. Spriggs with a purple sector 2. 27.7 goes P3. So that knocks McLaren to 7 and 8. Yeah, so Grez's not too fully confident. I just think there's too many drivers that potentially. I'm really surprised Big Perry retired. I think.
Do you know the weather? Has there been a weather forecast update or not?
I've not been told. Nobody's told me.
Did anyone do any laps on mediums in Q1?
No. No, not that I noticed. You know, I had the tyres up for the whole thing. I didn't see any yellow. So.
Okay.
Although 4 attempts up through sets of 1. Going to need that sort of improvement again through sets of 2. He gets a tow as well off of the Mercedes. Didn't take full advantage of the tow. Still got some advantage from it. Right hand in to this blind chicane. You can see how tentative he was being through the chicane there. And again,
this is another set of new tyres for Grezza as well.
3 quarters of a second up through sets of 2 for Robbo. Yeah, I guess they get the extra set in Q3, don't they?
Well, my theory was, I wonder if they're blasting through all their softs because there's rain in the race.
Potentially, it could be that. I usually get somebody jumping on and saying, if there's rain. So Robbo across the line then, 8/10 improvement, and he splits the McLarens. Now I think that means that spread is safe.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you know, not.
Yeah.
Kind of, he's not officially safe. What Atkins jumps to P10 and knocks out
Goomba's on a.
Yeah, he's
Goomba and Vice. Vice is on a massive improvement, and Goomba's improving as well.
Right, let's just see Goomba's second split time.
Vice was nearly at 9 temps up. Goomba's 8 temps up nearly, so they're both well on target.
28.7 wouldn't be good enough. He does need to gain a bit more advice. He's going to as well. 28.5 puts him in P10. Can Goomba do anything about that? He's not far off.
He does. He hooks that last corner up nicely there.
Yeah, he needs about another 10th and a half through this set, so it's going to be close. He's done it. He's done it.
Yeah, thought so.
28.3 puts him into P10.
Knocks Vice out.
And knocks out Vice.
Oh yeah, Fatal says weather is all dry apparently. Okay.
Thank you, Fatal. Excellent. Theo's done. He's got no front wing. Yeah, that would have done it. Well, there we go. So Toby's through as fastest into the final session. Axel, P2, Spriggs, Davis, Kamarov, Greza Spreader, Robbo, Big Perry, and Goomba are all through. We say goodbye at this stage to Vice, Atkins, Kazat, Dre, and Theo. Only a temporary goodbye. They'll be back for the race. And any incidents? Nothing really. Just warnings. All the naughty ones that speed into the pit lane. I can't believe how many people speed into the pit lane in quali. You know, I
always brake because it's practice, isn't it, for the race?
Exactly. That is literally what I was going to say. Yeah. I use it as practice for the race because the braking points can be a bit iffy sometimes.
Yeah, they always change. Every track's different as well. Like, I sometimes notice that I could brake. Some tracks I can brake when the racing line turns red and it's fine. Some tracks you could brake before and you still get a penalty. It's like, what?
Yeah. As I found out of France last night, got 5 seconds.
Yeah, Mexico's another awkward one as well.
Yeah. So, into the final session. Who do you reckon's gonna take pole? You know, this doesn't count. You don't win channel points for this. All right.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say Axel.
Okay. Well, if you go
Axel pole,
I kind of feel like I've got to go Kamarov, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go for Toby. I'm going to go for a little bit of a shock and say Toby.
Okay.
Just to be different, really. Just to be different. Anybody out there watching want to have a go? Anybody want Kamarov? Kamarov's top of the championship. Very close, but he's top of the championship, so everybody wants him to not be top. So it gets tighter. He's been beaten to being first out as well by Toby. Look, that's going to put Kamarov right off. I'm surprised he's not chasing after him.
Yeah, trying to overtake him.
Right then. So they're going to have 2 runs. No time for 3 around here. It's way too long for that. The only chance really you've got for that is the really short ones, isn't it? Going like Austria, Monaco. You might be able to nip 3 in, but you ain't usually got enough tyres for that anyway. So I know Austria, you can get 4 runs in a short qualifying.
Yeah, you can do 3 at Brazil, I think, can't you?
Yeah, 3 at Brazil. You can do 4 at Austria on a short qualifying session, which is 18 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, you've got to be quick about it, mate. You can't just hang about in the garage waiting. So, Toby across the line to start the first qualifying lap of the final session. After the top 10 shootout, pole position shootout, whichever you prefer to call it. Nice through the early part of sector 1. Fast, left, right turns. He takes the right in 6th. So, different. I think most people seem to take it in 5th.
29.5.
Yeah, it seemed pretty good to me. It looked good.
Cameo 30.0.
Wow, that's a full half a second down then. I can tell you. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Where's Cammy? He's 5th. Cammy's on fresh tyres.
I think you made a bit of a mistake, mate.
I think you must have done to be half a second off, yeah.
I'm going to get Toby sector 2, 1.2.2. Cameron's made a massive mistake. Alright.
So.
Oh, yeah, he's 3 temps up on Toby now in sector 2.
So just to update you tyre-wise, the ones I can see, Robbo, Davis and Goomba are all on worn tyres. Everybody else is on fresh.
So
I can't see Greza or Toby.
I think Kamarov might just beat him here. But then watch out for Axel behind, because Axel's flying.
27.1 from Kamarov.
Axel's absolutely flying here.
Oh, 26.9. I didn't get to him in time, but 26.9 from Axel. Here comes Goomba, 28.8. One of the Red Bulls. It's Davis, 29.0. Robbo will be next. Oh wow, 26.9 from Axel. He's laid the gauntlet down to that one.
I'm just looking. Yeah, I think I can sort of tell their difference in the setups by their middle sector. Cammy's done a 31.8 in the middle sector, and Axel's middle sector's a 32.0.
31.8, 32.0.
Axel's 2 temps slower in sector 2 than Cammy.
Right, but he's get so he's gained 4 attempts in the 2 quicker sectors then.
Yeah, it's his sector 1. He's on a 29.5.
So
Axel in
he's
sector
running
1.
a lower downforce then, isn't he? Must be.
No, I think it's Axel's running in more. Axel's running more wing.
I don't know because you got the technical sectors that sector 2.
Sector 1's all downforce, isn't it? And he's got a rapid sector 1.
Like high speed corners.
Yeah, Cammy's got the fastest sector 2, which is a straight line speed and that. So I think Axel's on a higher downforce setup. Sure, that could be confirmed in the chat by himself, maybe.
If you want to give away the secrets.
Well, he did say in the chat, didn't he? He said me and Cammy are on different setups.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Pretty cool. All 10 drivers with a time on the board in the first runs then. No surprise to see Gumba and Davis down at the back. Seems they were the 2 on the worn tyres, and Robbo actually in their 8th, 9th and 10th. So it just goes to show the difference it makes, doesn't it? With when you've got worn tyres compared to new. So Davis tyres, as he's getting, well no, he's actually already back to the pits, are on 17% now. So, and he was in a 27s in Q1, so high 27s.
Yeah, that new set's going to be powerful. He's going to find a lot of time.
Yeah, it feels so different as well. Spreader into the pits. Spriggs will be the same. We might even get a minute or 2 before anybody else comes out again. Yeah, I don't think we're likely to see anybody else coming out. A couple of minutes, really. So, anything in the chat? Oh, still. Mario Andretti. So, well, at the moment, it's your prediction in provisional poll, Gunnar, with Axel.
Yeah,
26.985.
that's a nice lap from himself there.
I still think it's going to be tight. Because I still think Kamarov made a mistake in sector 1. So, I think he's got time in sector 1, Kamarov, so I think this could get very tight.
Yeah. It'll make for an interesting race.
And, yeah. So it'll be the best of the rest at the moment.
So it's looking like it's going to be me versus Fatal then in the prediction.
It's looking like it, yeah. Yeah, Spriggs. Don't forget though, Spriggs, if he qualifies high like he is at the moment, he was a race winner last week. And he's always up there. The amount of P2s he's had this season is ridiculous. So, it was nice to finally see him get a win. Oh, definitely, yeah. If he ain't P2, he's usually binned it. So. I think Young Vice wants to come in for the end of Q3. I'm going to invite him in. Oh, damn.
121.
That was an accident, sorry. Right. Okay. I can't believe I did that. That's so your fault, Vice. That's so on you.
Yeah,
Kuna-
sorry.
Kuna, are you back as well? Kuna? I saw you join.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
still...
here.
Oh, there he is.
Good.
I had you on mute, mate. Sorry.
Don't forget to
Right.
tick the boxes to include your audio, guys, if you haven't already.
Yes, it's all
Yeah,
done.
so me and Spread, we had this thing in quali, and in Q1 he was chatting shit about me, and then I outqualified him in Q1, and then that was a whole thing, and then Goomba knocked me out in Q2, and yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we've got a massive rivalry going on.
You and Spreader. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for that in the race. Right, okay, we've got Toby just coming down. So, do you think this will change, Vice? Or do you think it stays as it is?
Cameron's definitely got more pace in him, I feel. He can get Axel. Toby, no, I don't really think so. I think Spriggs did that lap on a new set of tyres, so I'm also expecting Spread and Greza to improve. Davies as well.
The only Warden tyres that I definitely know were P8 to P10.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
everyone was.
Yeah.
On board.
So, I know the only Warden tyres were Robbo, Gumbo, and Davis. Everybody else was all fresh. Although I couldn't see the Aston Martins, so I can't be sure. Oh, Toby runs wide. It's not invalidated him.
Validated him.
Yeah, it's strange
Right
that
down
corner, isn't
anyway.
it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's
usually you
cracking
want
out.
to run. Yeah.
That
You
was
usually
Weird
want
that
to run a
corner. It's
little
when
bit
you hit
wider
that
there.
tarmac, the car just don't turn, does it?
No, but it's
Yeah.
it's a strange corner. It doesn't invalidate you if you run quite a bit wide, but it will invalidate you if you only just stick a wheel outside it. So
Yeah. Usually, sometimes you would want to kind of run wide at that corner. Usually gives you an advantage.
yeah, I do remember Bushants on last year's game doing a
Yeah,
Oh,
I
fastest
actually
Cammy's
lap
made a
ever
massive
by-
mistake.
Yeah, I watched that like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, is that Kamarov? Did you say?
Yeah, he's made a massive mistake. I think that's pole position for Axel.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Big Perry improving.
Yeah,
Almost 4
Cameron's
tenths
3
up.
tenths down. Yeah, Toby stays P3. Spriggs is a tenth and a half down. Gress is 4 tenths up. Spread's a tenth and a half down. Big Perry next across the line, 3.5 tenths up.
Yeah.
Oh,
here it
Axel got a
comes.
moment as well.
It's a
That's it.
27.9 from Perry. Don't quite get Spreader. Just misses out on Spreader.
There's Davies.
Davis is finished. 27.9.
Oh, Robbo
P5
P5.
quicker than that in Q1. Robbo moves up to P5 and then is quickly beaten by Greza. Spriggs heads to the line.
Just about improving.
Yeah, and
But yeah,
nearly 2
stays.
tenths. P5.
Spread's now found to 10th and a half through sector 2.
Goomba is 8 tenths up.
I don't think that will change his position at the moment though, but he's got a shot
He'll get a
against
massive improvement in
Davies.
sector 3 possibly though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs a temp to get up to P7 at the moment. Depending on Spreader.
Yeah, I think he ate
There
a
is improvement.
definite.
So, yeah, 27.6 goes P6. But
and Goomba
He's got it.
P8.
he's got it, P8.
Yeah.
He did
Good
it.
job
He
to
wa-
Goomba, really good
Yeah,
quality from
he'd
him.
have actually just missed Spreader if Spreader hadn't improved, but he does go P8, so that's a brilliant quality from Gumbo. Well done. So,
Yeah, nice
Gumbo
that.
on one.
Yeah.
I was on board with him. He nailed that bit for the chicane.
Yeah, and as we knew,
Ah,
Kamarov and
ooh.
Axel.
Kamarov's fully lost his front wing. Axel fully running for 126s.
Yeah. So just waiting for Kamarov to be pushed in.
Is that my prediction then, Mr. Hilly?
Yeah, but you don't get channel points for that one, mate. I'm sorry.
Oh, can't you just transfer me some personally?
Oh dear. There you
Oh,
go
dear
then.
me.
So Axel takes pole position. Camo P2. I'm not going to run through them all.
Done well to get in the
Right,
26. He's
I'll
on his
mention
first
that.
run.
He did, yeah. Just goes to show though, doesn't it? They both did it with a first run, and then I assume probably trying to push like mad on the second run, have both made mistakes.
Yeah.
It's, Toby only, what's that, 17 thousandths off of Kamarov in the end.
Yeah, quite close to be fair. Could have
3
definitely
people on
gotten
a
him.
0.9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's top 10's looking like a DRS train, isn't it, for the race?
potentially.
Big
Potentially
Perry
could
won't be
be.
happy with that. He was quite close to spread in Q1 and Q2, so I don't think he'll be too happy with that. But it's going to be driver's race, guys, just in case you were wondering, and I'm going to go head off now.
Okay, mate. Good luck for the
Yeah. Good luck,
race.
mate.
Thank you.
It's, yeah, ultimately, I think Spreader would be a little disappointed. In fact, I think he'd be very disappointed with P6 because last few weeks, or last couple of weeks certainly, he's been much, much closer to Axel and Cammy than that.
Yeah, and only a slight improvement might have knocked him up a few positions there.
Yeah, so I don't think he'd be particularly impressed with himself there. But, there we go. Anyway, as usual, guys, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break. So we'll be back in a bit. Don't Mark, you've done the bet on me when I'm having pedal
Oh
problems.
no, he's got pedal issues and I put all my points on him. Fatal's just beat me, isn't he?
Oh, that's so
No, I
funny.
forgot about his pedal issues.
That's why I got disqualified in qualifying. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh no, that'd have been easy points, wouldn't it?
That would have been
Forgot
like
about his pedals.
you actually
He
had
mentioned it the other night.
so you had insider information and you still went the wrong way. Well, potentially
Totally
went the
forgot.
wrong
I
way.
totally forgot,
You
mate.
know, you haven't finished yet. I'm not going to write them off completely. You could do it, Dark Mark. I believe in you.
Right, we need 10 DNFs and then him to finish, please.
Right, Gunnar, I'm just going to take a quick break, grab me coffee, and then I've got a little fun thing to do on the formation lap. So I'll see you in a bit.
Oh, mate.
Okay, guys, I am led to believe that there has been a early ready up um, by Master Spread, I believe. Going by what Fatal says, he says Spread has just hit the A button, the Wigan moron. Which, yeah, absolutely. Come from Wigan, there's not much else you could be, really, is there? I've literally just like given away any chance of me ever having a fan from Wigan. Oh dear. Okay, so we'll be getting a new lobby up. Don't forget to put me to back.
Is that the rules in PRF on Hilly?
I believe so.
Why is my
It's
mic
been some
echoing?
time since we've had one. Or is it you or is it me? It might be me. Hang on. Just a
I
sec.
think it was me. Yeah.
Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Right, sound any better? I unplugged my headset and plugged it back in again. See if that would help.
Let me do mine. Hello?
Yeah.
Doing it.
Hello. Right, okay. Yes, he is being put to the back, so it looks like that is the rules. It seems to be the rules everywhere now. It didn't used to be, did it? I can remember early ready ups happening. It was just annoying, and everybody moaned at the person, and then we all got on with it again.
Yeah.
Basically, shout a load of abuse at the person for a couple of minutes while they set the new lobby up, and then get on with it again.
Uh,
The amount of times we've had like ready ups or early ready ups, and we've had to do a restart, and then I've been like in a chat saying, "Guys, can we stop talking and just let the admins do this because it's actually really difficult to do.
yeah.
It's a pain." So yeah, yeah. I wonder if you're having problems. It was taking a little while to load you into the lobby then, but it looks like you are.
I've only just joined. I reset my game.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, you had a donut of death, I call them, going around anyway.
Oh, right, yeah, I know, yeah.
Right. Right he is. Well, he says something else in front of that, but right he is, says Robbo. Good lad.
Right, I'll be back for a start. I'm going to make a drink.
Okay, mate. Smitty says never happens on a Tuesday. Smitty, in a way, quiet please, busy booking my honeymoon. Skegness is lovely in February. It is actually. It's lovely in February. Let's go there, Smitty. Go there. Or go to Plymouth to see Robbo. I'm sure Mrs. would love that. Just told the world that Robbo lives in Plymouth, but that's fine. That's fine. He's a lovely guy. He'll invite you all in for a cup of tea. Sorry, I'm just talking absolute rubbish when I'm sat here, but not much else I could do really. I'm waiting for a ready up. Da, da, da. Right, anything else? Hilly press. I have pressed, but that was ages ago. God, unbelievable. Who's this spreader? It's you dumb. Uh, bear with us on start, please. I haven't saved my setup. Oops. In that case, everybody hit the button as quick as you can. I'm joking, Spriggs. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I don't mean it, Spriggs. I don't mean it. So, while everybody's in the lobby, we're just waiting for the guys to do the grid order, I guess. Jesus is asking when we go in. If anybody should know, it should be you. Da, da, da. So 29 laps of Miami. It's quite a tough track, isn't it? On tyres and fuel and all the rest of that jazz. Right, just sorting the grid at the moment, mate. We know, Robbo, we know. Okay, the ready up call has come from Spreader. So, any drivers that are listening to this, guys, you ready up, and there will be 2 minutes allowed for setup and strategy. If anybody forgets their setup, please feel free to DM Spreader as much abuse as you can possibly fit into, as well, before getting bored, really. Yo, it's typing. Right, okay, we are on our way, guys, on our way. They're going to have a couple of minutes to do the setup, strategy, fuel, that jazz. I did notice that pretty much everybody was on the medium tyre for the start. I think there was one set of hards that I could see. So we'll see if that's the same again.
Right, I'm back.
Excellent. Well, we've got the ready up to go to the pits, and then they can have 2 minutes for setups and all that. Right then. What is that on my screen? I've got a fly on my screen. Get off.
You have a nice coffee.
Ah, same, mate, same.
Halogen heater on in front of me. Lovely.
Oh, I ain't got that. I'm still in me shorts.
He's nutter.
I don't. Well, it's hot. I am hot at the moment. So, yeah. Right, so Miami. As you may have already mentioned, Gunnar, it's been a little while since we've done this one. But off the top of my head, I think it's quite a nasty one on tyres, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rightly.
Yeah.
I can't remember about fuel, to be honest. I think it is quite heavy on fuel as well, but let's say it's been a while.
I don't think the fuel's that bad.
So you think fuel's not too bad, but tyres are.
I think the
pretty
fuel's
heavy.
okay. I think you'd be okay at the lap over if there was no safety car.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd say this is one of the potential two-stop tracks. You're not likely to do it if you're right at the front.
It's only 25 laps, I believe, isn't it?
29 laps it is. So
29.
yeah. So you could do like a, I don't know. That's the thing that gets me when I think of doing a two-stop is how do I split that up? Because yeah, I'd probably do a shorter medium stint and do say 10 laps on the mediums, then do a
Yeah.
longer medium stint, and probably 8 laps on the softs. So I'll probably do 10, 11, 8, something like that.
Yeah,
But,
potentially.
yeah, and obviously
I think the best strat around here is hard to medium, though, I'd say.
yeah, I think you're right. I think that is the fastest. But the two-stop can be used. A driver that could use the two-stop today, actually, would be Dark Mark. Starting from the back. May aid him in getting through the field a little bit.
Yeah, he could chuck a fresh set. He's going to have fresh softs, and he's... Oh, everyone's got fresh sets. It was a restart, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
But yeah, he could chuck a set of softs on and gain some positions.
he could look to do that,
Up,
and then early
box
stopper,
early
try and
and-
undercut his way through.
Yeah.
Do a bit of overtaking.
Just means
later
you'll have to come back at them a bit later on fresher tyres when they're on worn.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a strange thing because, like you said, the fastest is probably the hard to. Well, it's always the hard first, medium, second is the fastest strategy.
Yeah.
But then, there we go. Anyway, we're going to the formation lap, so I've got a little thing to do now, Guno. So, ow, I just dropped my pad. Flungis from
You do your thing,
HRF1 inspired me. Okay, so we got us to do a little thing for his highlights package. Where I do an introduction and then grid order. So I'm just going to do that. So, here we go. Right. Hello and welcome to Florida for the Miami Grand Prix, which has become the 11th Formula One track held in the United States. Grandstands apex for what we hope is going to be another fantastic race in this Friday series. The weather is good, and as it should be here in the Sunshine State. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix is just 19 corners long and 3.6 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium. These conditions should make it a really good race today and plenty of overtaking for our drivers. Let's run you through the grid lineup for today's race. So on pole we have Axel ahead of Sergeant Cameron, both starting on the medium tyres. Second row will be Toby and Greza, also on the medium tyres. Then mediums for Spriggs in P5 and for Robbo in P6. Gumba starting on mediums as well in P7. Davis alongside him, starting on the soft tyres, so looking to gain places early. Fifth row of the grid sees Big Perry and Vice, who has been promoted up to P10. Both starting on the mediums. Atkins and Kazar 11th and 12th. Atkins on the mediums, but Kazar the first or the highest driver to start on the hard tyres. Dre 13th, Theo 14th, with Scott and Misfit on row 8 of the grid. Misfit starting on the soft tyres, Scott on the mediums. Then hards for both Jesus and Fatal in 17th and 18th. Dark Mark on softs in 19th. And Master Spread, who has been demoted to the back of the grid as he was the one that readied up early and caused the restart, so he will start in mediums at the back. So there
The
we
silly
have
sausage.
it. Yeah, the silly sausage. So there we go. Looks like Dark Mark might have been listening to us because he's going soft, so maybe he's going to do that two-stop potentially.
Yeah, it's 3 people on softs. Be fun.
Yeah, only
3 people
starting
on the hards.
That's a little surprising. I'm amazed there's nobody in the top 10 starting on hards.
Yeah. Maybe they just don't want to lose too much track position early on, possibly.
Maybe. I'm really surprised Grez or Spriggs ain't trying today, to be honest, because they've both got good pace, but they're not at the
What are
very
these
front.
views?
Yeah, it's not the best, is it? So let's go on board with P3. So Toby. So the lights go out, away we go, and Axel get out. Well, the top 3 all get a very good start. Toby's getting a little run of camera up on the outside, and he makes it stick as well. So up to second goes Toby. Ahead of Kamarov, we've got yellow flags further down. Something has occurred. Theo is dropping to the back. He's off track. Can't see if he's got any damage. I think there might have been an end plate missing. He is. He's missing his right end plate, so that's going to be a pit stop required for Theo. So I'm not sure what will happen for him. And the position changes up. So yeah, Toby
Yeah,
gets
Sprint's
ahead
had
of.
a nice start already.
Yeah, up 5 places already to P15. He'll fight his way through. Dark Mark as well at 6 places, by the way, at the start. Our biggest
Come on,
gainer.
Dark Mark.
Scott's the other one, up 5 places. Pretty much swapped positions with Atkins, his teammate. And Goomba is up 1 as well. He's currently running in P6.
Yeah, some good start there from everyone.
Yes, very good indeed. And so not.
Apart from Theo with his wing change, but other than that, all good.
Yeah, so not entirely sure what happened to him, but clearly he's had a bit of contact with someone.
Comes
See if
Dark
anybody
Mark in
else
with a rod
picks.
of ice. Well, it's not
He
going to
is.
fight that too much. Doesn't
No,
even
Dark
burn.
Mark's got the inside and the soft tyre, of course. So, wow. It's an incredible amount of positions he's made up, really. Eight places on what is such a short run to turn 1.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know orders of something going on further back. I could see Kazat had moved.
Yeah, Kamarov's already
So
dropped out the DRS.
Just, yeah, he's right on the verge.
I think this is where his setup comes in now. Look.
Yeah, so we think that Kamarov is faster.
You see from here on now, we'll watch the straight line speed on him.
No DRS at the moment, so he's really struggling to stay in DRS.
Look at the straight line, look at his delta. Just drop into Toby. So he is on the lowest wing setup.
Ah, sorry, okay. So, yeah, I'm getting it wrong again, aren't I? I'm saying that Camera's on the low setup. He's not. Yeah, he is.
Axel's on the higher downforce setup, Kamarov's on the lower downforce setup, I believe.
That's right. Yeah, I was getting it the wrong way around again. So... Right, Theo has pitted, nobody else pitted, so it looks like whatever happened has only affected him. So I'll try and get the tyres back up. The tyres, there we are. Excellent. Right, okay.
Comes Toby then. Is he going to send it? He does.
Inside of Axel. And he's through. Nicely done. And he's not used much more energy, in all fairness. Axel saved a bit more than the other two.
Axel didn't use hardly any of his. Yeah, I think he realises because he's on a higher downforce, I think, slightly, he'll be using more when he...
Yeah.
If I'm right, that is. I could be completely wrong, but it looks like he's...
It does look like it. It does seem that way. So I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah, well, look, Cameron dropping back. Look at the delta dropping back off him through sector 1.
Yeah.
And then he'll rocket out to him.
So let's have a look from Carol's point of view. Oh, he's flying. He's absolutely flying up onto the back of Axel.
Yeah, look, Burns now. He's
He's alongside fully. He's not even get Toby. It was so well. He went. The straight was a little bit longer. He'd have got Toby as well, and Axel didn't even bother.
He'd be P1 by the end of this lap if he won't even need to use energy down the straight, would he?
No.
He's just got to stay close, but yeah. Gonna make for an exciting race.
Yeah, definitely. My only
Does
worry...
he burn? No. But Toby was a bit.
I mean, if Axel thinks ahead, I think undercutting Kamarov might not be a bad shout here. I know it's a long
Here we
way
come then,
until we get to
spreader
pit
on the
stops.
back of Dre.
So,
Makes up another position. Got it done well before the breaking point as well, did spreader. Oh, but Dre's come back at him. Oh, and he's hit some Dark Mark. Oh, not there.
got a bit of a knock. Spreader's actually ended up alongside Dark Mark.
Oh, they're all good in the end. All good.
Yes, him. So again, 2
It was a
places
close one.
there, not to P11. So he's making his way through the field very fast. Very quickly.
Spriggs and Grezza are holding on nicely.
Yeah, they're absolutely still in a train.
Grezza has burned a bit more of the battery. But I'm guessing Spriggs is hoping for a safety car. Huh. Because I can see his fuel light on.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he's showing yellow on the fuel light already.
Yeah, he's the only one who's under-fueled.
Okay, yeah, so that basically means for anybody watching it, you will need to fuel save before the end of this race if no safety cars occur. So, at the moment,
Look at that.
we've got a five-way battle. I don't think he particularly wants to go past. I don't think he particularly wants to be the leader, Kamarov.
Nah, I think he's just got that P2 now. He's going to start saving his battery up, I think.
Yeah. Right.
Toby's a bit low compared to the other boys.
Yeah. And Toby likes to lead, doesn't he? He likes. I've noticed this with him. He likes to be out in front.
Yeah.
Do leave yourself open to strategies.
I'm guessing he thinks he can just get out in front and pull a gap, but it won't be like that with these two. So
no, it's very difficult to
he'd have to race a lot more tactically to beat Kamarov and Axel.
It's close, look. He's got it to 8/10, but they're going to hit the straight. Oh, can he? Where? I don't know where the activation is.
I think that's the setups, isn't it, as well? Between Toby must be on hard downforce.
Yeah, I think Kamarov kept that inside by about 0.04 of a second. He has opened his wing, so he only just kept that inside that time.
Fought back up to 4 attempts.
So maybe Toby could get him out of it. It looks like Sector 1.
If he does it, he'll have to beat through that Sector 1, won't it?
Yeah, I think so. You can see from this camera angle that Kamarov's fast, even through the technical part of Sector 2. He's still fast through there.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think obviously you need a lot more downforce through that technical Sector 1, don't you, to be quick through there, which Toby's got. Kamarov pulling out of the slipstream.
That just tells me again that he doesn't want to overtake.
Not interested. Toby's gone deep though here.
That kind of allows him an exit, allows him to get away because Kamarov has to ease off the power.
Spread then now on the back of Snipes. Is he going to go for it?
Might have an opportunity.
On the back of Robbo.
No, I think he's going to have to wait for the straight.
Yeah, a bit too far back there.
Yeah, this next opportunity will be the longest straight of the track. So
Doomba on the back of Davis now. I think he's going to have an opportunity coming up on the straight.
yeah, I think we're going to have a few here, aren't we?
I think them softs are starting to drop. I think they have dropped.
Yeah, we're already on lap 6. That's gone for quick. It's yeah, they won't take long. It is, as we said, it is hard on tyres here.
Yeah.
So they may even, I said about 8 laps of softs, so they may even go 7, because that may mean two 11-lap medium stints, unless they're determined to push it out to 1 stop. But Kumba doesn't go for Davis, but Spreader did go for Robbo. I was watching the wrong one, of course. And Spreader through and into P9. He'll now look to get after Scott, who's about 2.4 up the road.
Toby just doesn't seem to be gaining any battery back. Every time I come onto him on the straight, he's on mid-40s.
Yeah, suggests he's maybe
Kamarov's
using his battery.
gained almost 20% back.
Yeah, that suggests to me that Toby is using the battery that he's earning each lap to try and stay ahead.
Yeah, but the thing is, he doesn't have the slipstream or the DRS. Ideally, he wants to join behind someone for a bit, doesn't he, if he wants to save his battery up. But
yeah. Sorry, I missed that one as well. That was the other McLaren of Big Perry's just gotten past Robbo. And up into P10. So McLaren's now 9 and 10. And we've got a yellow flag. Who's that? It's Scott in the Williams.
Robbo. Oh.
Scott, you're doing really well. He's dropped it. Can't see any obvious signs of damage, although he did just reverse into the barrier with his rear wing there. Just have a quick look at the app, see if anything's showing up on there. Oh god, Gunnar. He reversed into the barrier. He's given himself rear wing damage, reversing into the barrier.
Oh no!
That may well be a retirement.
Oh no!
Rear wings, incredibly difficult to drive with. So I would expect a retirement at the end of this lap. He may try going for a couple of laps just to see if he can keep it going. So moment in PRF1 it is top 15 score on Fridays, so unless there was some retirements, it's not going to pick up any points as it stands at the moment.
Yeah, it's unlucky, that is.
Yeah. Battle at the front still continues, and it's still 5 cars. And
Oh, Davis and Goomba side by side.
nice through sets of 1. Nicely done, Goomba. Overtakes through sets of 1. Well, he'd had multiple laps actually where he'd had opportunities on the straight and clearly hasn't managed to get it done. So
Got McLaren on McLaren now.
just see if Davis comes back at Gumba on the straight. Yeah, he is. Here he comes. He's going to go to the outside. And he's going to be ahead by the time we reach the braking zone. He is indeed. So Gumba tried something different, I guess. Oh, he gives Davis a little tap on the back there. Barely anything, to be honest. I don't think even... I'm not even sure Davis will even notice that. But, yeah,
West is doing his absolute best to stay in that DRS here. Yeah, he's just got it.
Yeah. So that was interesting there from Gumba. He's tried something different. He couldn't get past on the straights. He's tried something different going through in sets of 1, but now he gets past on the straight this time. So as long as Davis can't get back past into turn 1, then Gumba has the opportunity to try and create some sort of gap through sets of 1. Yeah, Davis doesn't make a move. So we're now on lap 9. So neither of the...
Just thinking what the pit window would be for the mediums.
Yeah, okay, our first actual pitter is in, Misfit is in. So he's coming off with the soft tyres. If he goes to mediums, it's definitely a 2-stop. Surely he won't go to hards.
What did you say about lap 12 for the mediums? Lap 12, lap 13?
I think so. Yeah, I would say probably 13 on the mediums, 16 on the hards. I would have thought that was about right. But you can vary that, can't you? So you could do 12 and 17 or 14 and 15 or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
These top 5 are pulled a long way clear as well. 7.5 seconds now clear of the field.
yeah. Well, with Gumba and Davis battling as well, that's just enabled them to pull out even more.
Yeah.
So Misfit in then, so he's made a stop, he's onto the fresh mediums. Dark Mark had already pitted as well, so he's onto the fresh mediums. Let's see what sort of time they're gaining back.
Toby pitting now off the mediums.
Wow, that's early. But again, like Axel, he seems to have he seems to have set up for the corners more than the straights.
Oh, he's gone to another set of mediums.
He's two-stopping now. It's still an early stop for a 2-stop, isn't it? No.
He might stretch this stint out. He might want to get out of that now.
Yeah, use the undercut.
As he come out and clear there, look, he's got a nice bit of track now. He might want to
actually, yeah. Time that well,
pump about 13, 14 laps in on these and get on a set of softs at the end.
It's a good feeling if you're on a 2-stop to come out still P8 on your first stop.
I'm going to just flick the delta to the leader for a few laps and see how much he's taking out of the boys.
Okay. Dre in and on to hards. He's going to try and go to the end. I mean, I would say when Toby stops, if he's got something like 12 seconds when he stops for his, if he's got about a 12-second lead when he stops for his second stop,
he's absolutely
then he's right in it.
Breaking the timing on him. He's already gained a second on him this lap.
Yeah, flying. So will any of them react? That's the question. None of them react. Okay, so that tells us, I think, that they're all one-stopping these.
One-stopping.
I just wondered if Spriggs might have changed. You see, Seems he's sort of stuck there at the back. And
Toby's coming up on Robbo and then Spread.
yeah, and Robbo is flashing
Robbo is
away.
out the DRS though, so it shouldn't be that much of a
He's
issue for
outside
Toby.
DRS and he ain't got no energy. So just wait for the straight and you'll absolutely blast past him. As we get a yellow flag, it's down at turn 1. It's cleared, it's an alpha, it's fatal defiance. Any damage? I don't think so. No. No, so maybe lost a bit of time, but that's it.
He's looking to get straight in Spread's DRS for this next straight, and I think he probably is going to do it with all this grip he's got.
You'd imagine so.
He's now 14.3 off the lead.
He might have smashed this. He might have smashed this.
He's getting a lot of help here from DRS as well, so he's gaining even more time on them.
Yeah. And don't forget, they will have the best of time when they pit for a few laps.
These
We will
boys
lose
at the
some
front,
again.
what they need to do is not fight. If
And they're all-
anything, Cammy and Axel need to work, sort of work a bit together, really.
For the purpose of this race, I guess they do. I think
If they-
Axel should
yeah,
pit.
just 'cause
I
Toby's
think Axel
gonna be-
should pit now, or the end of this lap, at the end of lap 11. I think Axel should pit because he's.
Have you got any of their tyre wear on your telemetry, or?
I've got some tyre wear. Got some. Hang on, they're at the bottom at the moment. Let me go to the top.
Toby's 12.5 seconds off the lead now.
Put that yourself, would you? Axel and Kamarov are on identical tyre wear. They're both on 42%. Spriggs is slightly higher on 45%.
Toby is on the same straight as the leaders.
I can't see the Aston Martins. Here he goes against Gumba, and well, you can see on my thing it's about 12 seconds now. I think he smashed this out of the park, Gunnar. I can't.
He's
I mean,
11.8 behind Axel. 11.6.
I mean, if these
Just
guys
dropping.
pit to hards, and Toby's only on like 3-lap-old mediums, he's not really going to be much slower than them. I mean, he's not going to lose much in that next part of the stint before then pitting to softs later on, where it's going to be super fast. So, I think he's knocked this out of the park at the moment. His only problem might be is if all the four
Spriggs
as
pits.
Spriggs is in. Okay, so here's one of them. Yeah, so the only problem I could think he might have is that if all 4 of them are still towing each other along by the time he reaches them later in the race. But
Spriggs onto the hards then.
yeah, onto the hard.
Toby now 10.5 off the lead.
So, I mean, he's just gained a second and a half since I said it was 12, and that wasn't even a full lap. So,
Oh yeah, it's nearly 9 seconds. There it is.
yeah.
Vice pits for the hards.
Yeah. Let's see if this works out. I really hope. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to touch wood at the same time. I really hope the safety car doesn't ruin this. I really want to see Toby pull this off with a 2-stop. Wow, our strategies are changing next time we do Miami. Gunnar, if this works.
Yeah, definitely. Medium, then soft, isn't it? Maybe that's the powerful 2-stop instead of going softs early because they burn out quick, don't they?
On the higher fuel load, yeah. You can do extra lap on them maybe.
Cammy goes into the lead then. Is anyone going to
Exactly.
react now? They both do, they both pit.
Fitted the same lap. Oh.
As
And
Toby's
there you
coming
go.
around the last corner now, he's got a massive advantage here.
And I think Axel's missed the boat. I think that Axel should have undercut Kamarov to get a lead, and the reason I think that is because he's running a higher downforce. So can we be able to catch him through the straights? But it's not going to do much through the corners. And I just think,
He might have got away from him quite a bit in that first lap,
yeah,
undercutting.
with the speed that Toby seems to have, I mean, he's okay. I mean, he's got a 7-second lead over Spreader, who hasn't pitted. 9.5
Cammy's come out
over
the pits.
Kamarov.
Yeah, Cammy's come out 9.8 behind Toby.
And once he's up to speed, Cammy might be a little bit faster, but he's not going to be. It's not going to be massively faster, surely. Toby's only done 4 laps on those mediums.
Yep.
Spriggs is right on it. He's undercut past Axel, and he's going past Kamarov now. He's gone to the outside. Axel looking like he might get involved as well, but Spriggs has gotten ahead. I think he's going to take this, and does.
These boys do not need to fight like this.
No, this is completely, in terms of the race win today, playing into Toby's hands, who is now 10.8 seconds ahead of third place. So they've literally just lost 1.3 seconds. It was 9.5 when Kamarov came out the pits. My thoughts at the moment is that if no safety car interjects in this at all, I think this race is in Toby's hands now. Unless they suddenly start taking chunks of time out of him, which I really can't see. He's absolutely nailed this.
Yeah. Oh, Cammy's got a penalty. I didn't see that.
No, nor did I. So.
Who just check that? Is that a pit stop?
Yeah, it is. It's a speeding in the pit lane. Oops. You often make mistakes like that.
Well, Axel's just got to keep it clean and stay behind him.
100%. This has become a massive chance for Axel to close the championship up. And even more so if Graz and Spriggs can stay with them. And Toby
Does Cammy make the move on Spreader as well? Yeah, he does. Just wondering if Spreader's trying to stay out for medium to softs, but
I think it's too heavy around here. I don't think that really works. It can be odd sometimes, because sometimes you're lapping away and it feels like the tyres feel great sometimes. But actually, when you look at your lap time,
sometimes you might just stand out for a safety car though.
Could be, you know.
I tried it the other week, didn't I? Was it last Thursday? I think I tried it, didn't I? One track.
Yeah, it's Portimao, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In he comes, he's in. So I still think he's got to switch to hards. I don't think he can get
hards from there, surely.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, hards it is.
White wood hards. But I guess he's given himself a little tyre advantage over other guys that stopped to hards. So
I think you're going to see Cammy going past Spriggs here. And I want to try and get inroads on Toby.
Oh, Vice has had a severe collision with Dre, apparently. You can find him. Vice and Dre. Vice and... Quite well set. Oh, and Dre has damage. Right, yeah, Dre's missing the end plate. His left end plate.
Does Vice have damage?
No, Vice doesn't seem to have damage. So, not sure on that one. Seems to be a strange place ready to hit each other as well, so...
Yeah, Dark Mark's doing well as well, up to P9 after all the first round of pit stops.
Oh yeah! Might still be on this. Yeah, you might still be on for this one.
Yeah,
I think he's got to
stop
stop again.
Battles, yeah,
yeah,
got Fatal now, just about to attack.
He's got to stop again, mind Dark Mark. So started on softs. There's no way he's going to see in on those mediums.
Fatal, MSF, and Scott. Very close here. And just Fatal go. Here comes Fatal.
Vice is on the back of him as well.
Got the inside for Fatal. Does he slow it down yet?
Yep. Inside. Fatal going up the inside of Jesus. Oh, someone's in the pits. Someone came to the pits.
That was Jesus.
Jesus to the pits. In he comes Kazaz in and the Ferrari as well. So those guys all go through, pick up a place.
Yeah, so these boys now are gaining on Toby.
They are. It's down to nearly 9 seconds. So
What are you thinking? Toby's going to have to go to what, lap 22? 21,
No.
22?
no, it's low fuel loads, isn't it? So I think lap 20. I think he can pit. So
Do 9 on the soft. I still think that's a push.
I think it's quite a few laps, but he's up against hard tyres that will be worn. I don't think he's ever going to give the advantage away.
Yeah, it'll be rapid for about 5-6 laps, but I think they'll start dropping after that.
Yeah. Where is he? So in conjunction with Davis, would be the one
8.8
to
in
look
front of
at.
Spriggs now.
So would he get out in front of Davis? If he pitted him now? I can't even see where he is. No, he wouldn't, would he? He's only just there, so no, there's no way.
No, he'll come out in front of Perry.
Yeah. So in comes Dart Mark. So, but he's of course pitting to a second set of mediums. So he's basically doing the opposite strategy to Toby.
Yeah.
He needs ideally to get out ahead of the Ferrari that's coming round Kazar. Just see him on the right hand side, and I think he is going to get out ahead of him. So
Yeah, just he's out there.
yeah, because Kazar just pitted, so that's why I assume Dark Mark pitted then to react to him.
Yeah, so I expect Dark Mark to be flying at these boys in front now.
Yeah, should be. And there are others that are going to have to pit ahead of him as well. So Atkins definitely has to pit because he's on softs. So yeah, and of course Misfit Scott and Dark Mark. Misfit Vice and Scott are battling. This Vice goes to the inside of Misfit. It's the overtake. Just about keeps it inside the lines for a fair overtake. Go quite deep into the corner, but did keep it inside the lines. And so Vice up to P12. He's got that penalty, but because we didn't see it going there, it could potentially be one he might be able to get removed. So
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
as Davis is pitted. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. So that means then that... sorry, no, he did start on softs, didn't he, Davis, actually? So of course we were. He comes out.
There's a few two-stops out there, aren't there?
Yeah, it's good. I love it when there's different strategies going on.
Yeah.
So that now means that Toby should exit the pits in 5th ahead of Big Perry.
Yeah.
Well, not should, he will. Because, so I think you do one more lap and then it's in for softs and it's hammer time. Hammer time.
Yeah, he's got no energy though.
No, but he have brand new fresh sauce. Why is he on 0%? Never let yourself drop to 0%. He's got nothing going through the car whatsoever.
Into the pits he comes.
I think that's a lapper. I think well,
I think these softs are going to drop right off about 25, 26.
they might do, in all fairness. Oh, Grez is
I think he's
in!
gone too early.
Grez is in! Oh, he got held up slightly. The pit crew weren't quite ready for him.
Why is he pitting off the hards?
Mediums. Mediums has gone to...
Yeah, but he pitted off the hards. He could have gone to the end on him, couldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely, he could have. Yeah, sorry, yeah, he could have gone to the end. I don't know whether he's done that just because he was dropping back. He sort of dropped away from Axel and Spriggs and Kamarov. So maybe that's why. But here we go then. Toby just be getting the feel of the tyres at the moment, but he's got 9 seconds to make up.
Yeah, what he needs to do here is
He needs
not
to do
use
this
battery and just
Yeah.
gain on tyres.
That's it, yeah.
Tyre
Use the
advantage.
tyres. That's it. That right. They're up to temperature. The gap's starting to fall fast through the corners. As Axel makes a move on Spriggs for P2.
Cammy's broke out the DRS now from Axel.
Yeah. But he's got that 5-second penalty. And if that's the speeding in the pit lane, there's no getting that removed, as we've got an Alpine round.
Who's that?
Theo. Theo is round at turn 3, I think it is, and gives the ball a smack as well. He's got front wing damage. He's definitely missing the right end plate. It looked like the left one was missing as well. I've never seen that before, but yeah, no, it's not. Just the right end plate missing for Theo, but that will require a pit stop for second time tonight for a missing end plate for Theo.
Fair play to
Perry, 5 seconds speed in the pit lane.
Fair play to Spriggs. Manages fuel. Lovely.
Yeah.
Lights back off.
Nicely done. So yeah, so nobody having any fuel problems, I don't think. Just have a quick flick through, but nope, everybody's light is sort of grey. As Toby brings it down to 6 seconds. I mean, he's going to get Kamarov. We know that for certain because of the 5-second penalty. So
Yeah.
there's no way Kamarov's going to hold him out of the 5 seconds.
Could potentially be Cameron off the podium.
Could be, couldn't it? It's a real chance for Axel. See him potentially win the race with, or even if Toby
Cammy
did get
in
him
P4.
P2, you know, yeah, with Cammy in P4, it's a real chance to really close the gap up. It's 13 points at the moment.
But was it 30 for the win and how many for P4?
Just trying to think. P4, I think, is 20. Yeah, I think it's 30, 25, 22, 20. That's Theo
So
did make
you'll be
it
down
back
to 3 points.
Yeah, Theo did make it back to the pits. To Scott, by the way.
Just
He's
check the
currently still
thingy
in-
because
Scott currently still going round on a fresh set of softs now in P17 despite rear wing damage.
yeah, I'll just check the race director. Cammy's isn't speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, so there's no getting that removed. There's never an excuse for it. So
Toby now down to 3.7.
yeah, it's just flying. He's absolutely flying. Like, look how close he is.
He's burned his battery though.
Yeah. It's the only thing with Toby I've really noticed. He isn't very good at conserving battery at all.
Nah, neither am I. Getting slightly better.
Yeah. It's too easy to use, isn't it? That's what I find. It's too...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 2/10 off of the... You know, I'll be like racing against Danny and be like 2/10 out of the DRS, but... You know, it's Danny, so why am I wasting my DRS trying to get back in? Even if I get there,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
like,
gonna
but
stay
should
there.
be out of it a few corners later.
Well, Spreader has got Grezzer on his back. Rashing away as well, Spread. I don't think he'll be holding on to this place past the next straight.
Axel's back in the DRS with Camry now as well.
Yeah. 1.7, 1.8. Toby.
Oh, we got a yellow flag.
Yeah. It's just... I think it's Theo. Yeah, it is. It's Theo. He's having a tough time tonight, Theo. But he's still going.
His rear wing damage still going.
Yeah. No, he's not got rear wing damage. That's Scott.
Oh, Scott, sorry. My bad.
Right, here comes Toby.
Come on, Dark Mark. You nearly there, my son. Come on.
Big Perry's got 5 seconds. But he's on softs. Better than you. And he's about to go past Robbo. Let's move down to this. Start mark. Really, he's after Robbo, isn't he?
Yeah, it might be a bit too much of a gap, I think.
Yeah. Might make it tight towards the end. We'll see. Could do with these two battling a little bit just to help bring the gap down a bit.
Yeah. Harry does
looks
go
like
through.
It's going to be a straightforward move, and once we are happy that's done, which we are, I have to move to the top 4 because Toby's there.
Now the right there.
Them. Oh, you can't tell me that it's in the right. He's even if he doesn't win this race now, to me, this is the right strategy because
yeah,
it can't help the fact that
it's in the pit lane.
It's in the pit lane. Oh, Theo, we're just saying well done for still going. But yeah, for me, it's the right strategy because if these cars were spaced out, he'd be picking off one by one easy. So
yeah,
it's just going to be a bit more difficult. I just hope he doesn't throw anything silly.
Yeah, he's prone to a couple of them here and there.
He can be. He's young. He's not even been playing the game very long. 3 months, isn't it? So it's just insane to think how quick he is after that song.
Oh, he sent one.
Look at the... Yeah, I'm not even sure if he meant to do that. I think he might have been caught out by how early they had to brake compared to him. I honestly don't think he meant to do that. I think he was just sort of caught out that they had to brake so much earlier. But he is a skill following other cars, isn't it? It is something you pick up. You can't just start playing F1 and know how to do it.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
you do pick it up as you play because it's almost an extra. It's the anticipation you need and the knowledge as well to know. Look, you've got much fresher tyres. You're gonna need to brake early because the guys ahead of you are going to. Here he comes, and with the fresh rubber, he's gonna get a decent.
Just hasn't got the straight line speed though.
No, and he's at 0% on energy again.
Cameron's just sitting there on 50%.
He would be better off not using the energy and having medium energy. That's better than going down to 0. Use it down to 2% or something and then turn it off.
Yeah, but I think Toby's running more downforce and all out of this group.
You see, if he gets an opportunity here, you see he steps out of the.
Look, Axel's not even burning his ERS, and Toby was, and he sent one.
Oh, he sent it, but he's made the inside of the corner. In all fairness, they do have a little touch. It wasn't much. I don't think the stewards would even bother looking at that. Quite frankly, it's a tiny little touch. He made the inside of the corner goon there. So as far as I'm concerned, if he makes the inside of the corner, then he's, it's there. So a bit further down, Gumba and Spreader are battling. I think Gumba's just gotten past Spreader.
Yeah.
Despite 2 laps, something must have happened to Spreader, surely. Got 2 lap older tyres, Gumba. He's just gone past him.
Dark Mark is starting to take some time out of Robin, though. I think it still might be a bit too late, but he's taking a lot of time out of him.
Yeah.
Here comes Toby then on the attack.
Price picks up 3 seconds, multiple warnings. So it puts him on 8 now, but I don't know about that 5 seconds, whether it could be removed or not. So now there's a difference for Toby, of course, because the car ahead of him is Kamarov, who doesn't have DRS, but we definitely know has a good straight line speed.
Yeah.
Here comes Spreader, the inside of Gumba. Davis is looking to follow him through, but Gumba's like, no. Fair play, Gumba. Good battling. Good defending. As Toby makes a move for the lead into the same corner again. So maybe they were all planned. They were a bit lungy, but obviously...
Yeah, he just went, I don't know about that.
We're a bit lungy, I think, but I don't think I don't think the stewards would even look twice at them. I think You know, if he ends up halfway
No,
across the corner,
it was almost like Cammy was going to try and go around the outside a break later, and then Toby's come back on the racing line. I don't know.
right. Gumbo's gotten back past Spreader. Gumbo and Spreader are basically battling to be the guy who's not getting absolutely hounded by Davis. Davis is flying. He's so much faster than these guys at the moment, but just can't get past them. Come again.
I hope he's not dropped Cammy like you would have thought. I wonder if them softs have started to go.
This happened again. So Spreader back past Gumbo again. Now Gumbo's getting hounded by Davis through the corners. Well, we've had some brilliant little battles going on, haven't we, through this? There's been little sort of trains going
Dark
on.
mark down to 3.4 seconds, 3.2.
2 behind Robbo, catching him at a rate of knots. He's just there, literally just there. He might even be getting a very distant toe. Somebody's... Oh, something's happened. Oh, it was Dre. It was Dre. So I honestly thought that was the front guys where that was occurring.
Yeah, I thought that was Axel for a sec.
Because he's in there. Yeah, he's just been lapped by them. That's why. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. It was Axel, but nope.
As Axel does go through on camera off.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, Gunnar, I'm pretty sure Toby, I'm definitely going to say Touchwood when I say this, but I'm pretty sure he is heading towards his first ever league victory.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's only been playing 3 months. He's been playing the game for 3 months. And
he won. I saw him win a week or two ago somewhere.
He said it in the Discord earlier on that he's not won a race yet. He keeps throwing it away. Oh! What's going on there? Cameron, Vaxel and Spriggs all getting involved. Spriggs has picked up a penalty.
Oh.
But it shouldn't matter. That it can only be a 3 seconds. So he's close enough to Kamarov. He should still get the place.
Yeah.
It does mean that he can't really battle Axel anymore. That's the only thing. But yeah, so he has pulled a gap now. By the way, it's 2.6. But obviously he's aided by the fact that these guys.
Oh,
are
look at the
each
dark
other.
mark there. He's 1.7 seconds behind P10.
He's still got a full lap to do, mind. He is really charging onto the back of Robbo. I'm going to say, I reckon he can do this. I reckon he can do it, Gunnar. He's...
I hope so. Come on. Win me some money, boy. I'm not even on board with the top, but I'll watch him mark.
I was as well, to be fair.
He's coming. Is he going to get DRS? If he can get in a DRS through here, he's going to have a chance down the back straight. Come on.
So, let's watch Toby then. Let's see. Comes up to the final corner. And out the final corner he comes. As long as he's not been out on this exit, he's on full traction, so I don't think he will. But across the line he comes, Toby, and wins in Miami. Kamarov second, but with a 5-second penalty, drops to 4th. So Axel takes P2, Spriggs P3, Kamarov P4. Reza around in the final corner now will take P5. And then
He's in the DRS.
Let's go down to these boys because Spreader, Gumba, side by side into the final corner. And it looks like Spreader's just going to nick it. He is. So Spreader gets P6, Gumba P7, Davis in 8, Perry 9. Looks like Robbo's just going to nip it to get it on the line. So yeah, Robbo P10.
Oh.
Oh, dear Gunnar. 0.191 away from millions. What can I say?
Oh,
Atkins P12.
that was
Kazat
close.
P13.
Did you say Toby runs full traction?
Yeah.
No way. Wow.
Jesus P14 and Fatal Defiance picks up the final point. He's got to be pleased with that, surely. He had a little spin at one point, did Fatal. So you might be slightly disappointed because of that, but for somebody who didn't think he was likely to make the end of the race, he's picked up a point, so can't be too unhappy with that. Anyway, Scott, I think, did brilliantly to finish the race, considering he had rear wing damage from very early on.
Yeah, he done well.
Although he did reverse into a barrier, I mean, it was kind of his own fault, but
Yeah.
that's probably the first tip of recovering from incidents, guys. Don't reverse into a barrier.
Yeah, it's not going to end well.
Barriers tend to win against Formula 1 cars. Right.
We enjoyed that. It was a fun race.
That was a fun race. That was a good one. No safety
I think
cars.
Toby gets to drive my driver a day.
I can't not give it to him.
That
First ever
two-stop.
league win. Yeah. First ever league win. He's done it by two-stopping. As far as I'm concerned, he made the moves cleanly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Did he-
I
Fastest lap as well he got.
Yeah. Hi, Daniel Knights. Welcome to the stream, buddy, and thank you for joining. Yeah, you're right. He did get fastest lap, 29.224. There you go. The streamer driver of the day definitely goes to Toby. Ultimately, though, for the overall driver of the day, it will be voted on by the other drivers, so it'll be up to them to do. But wow, it looks like the two stops better at Miami, Gunnar. I mean,
Yeah.
that's going to make us think for the next one, whenever that is. I feel like it
Medium,
must be coming up
medium
quite
soft.
soon because it's been ages. Yeah. Right, so anyway, Toby. Well, I've already read through them as they were crossing the line, so just the last ones I didn't do. Misfit P17, Vice 18, Dre in 19, Theo, our only DNF, decided to retire in the pits. Had a hard time. He must have been pretty much sort of had enough. And I'm not going to get through the instance because I was not running again. Right, let's get them in.
I'll let you do the talking, mate. I'm fucking tired. I'm going to work tomorrow.
Okay. Toby. Where are you, Toby? Toby. Oh, I've invited into the game. I didn't mean to invite you to the game, Toby. To invite you to the party. And Axel. Oh, yeah, no, I've got to invite Axel slightly differently. Who was the other one? Spriggs, wasn't it? Spriggs. Let's get them in. And Axel. There he is. Right then. Here comes Axel. Spriggs, come on, Spriggs. Right, just wait for... here he comes. Here he is. Right. Okay, guys. Evan's done my end, so if you just make sure you tick your box on your end to include your audio.
Yep, done that.
Okay. And Spriggs, have you done that, mate?
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, Spriggs, I shall speak to you first. Well done, buddy. Another podium.
Thank you.
Up good form. Also, you got Kamarov on the penalty count back. You had 3 seconds to his 5, so you've nipped ahead of him at the end there. But well, a handful of you guys could have all ended up on the podium. It's really close all the way through. So just take us through it from your side. It looked like a great battle in a way.
Yeah, it was alright. I think through quali I was just trying to get used to the setup I had, and in the first few runs it was just a bit of a struggle. I think I was nearly spinning the car out, but then got quite used to it towards the end. It was pretty all right. Got going with the race, and it was just basically just keeping calm. I think just obviously there was a lot of us up ahead, so like from myself to Greza and the top lot, I was just thinking, just chill out here really, and kind of just let them. There's no point really trying to fight because you're just going to get stuck and use up a lot of ERS just fighting for reasons. So I just waited for the pit stops. Then I saw Toby go in a pit, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. And then it was, yeah, a really good call in the end. It was nice to see it actually work. And yeah, and then obviously when I sort of called, I think the lap he was going to pit again for the second stop, and then I thought, okay, now we just kind of wait. He's going to turn up anyway, and then just try not to fight anyone, and just kind of kept to that, I think. But I was struggling a lot at some points, felt really comfortable at other points. Yeah, it was good all around, but yeah, I just got that penalty at the end there, just from the curb, because I think sometimes it feels nice in that sector, and sometimes you're just sliding, really sliding. So
Yeah,
yeah, but it was all right.
fair enough. Yeah, the one thing I'm just looking on the app in front of me. One thing I do notice,
Yeah.
which you probably wouldn't know, is that your tyres are a bit more worn than everybody else's
Yeah.
around you. So you've actually got a 6% higher wear than Axel has, and 4% higher than Kamarov. So yeah, it's quite
He
significant.
did
really.
pit a lap early, though, didn't he, on the second stint, didn't he? Or
Yeah.
two,
Oh, did
two
you?
laps
Oh, that
earlier.
explains that then.
Yeah,
That
I
explains
pit
that.
earlier.
Okay. In all fairness, that does explain that. All right, just ignore me. It's about the same. Um,
That's fine.
yeah. Well, there you are. I was going to say there's something for you to work on or to work out what's going on there. You just did.
Just
So
pit the same lap.
that's your homework done.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. In a
Cheers,
way,
though.
really good performance again this week.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Yeah, well done, Matt.
Thank you.
Axel, come to you. P2 this week. Not the race win this week, but P2 still a superb result, and that penalty for Kamarov means he dropped to P4. So in terms of the championship, it's closer again and into single digits, I believe. So well done, mate. It's exciting. It's close,
It is.
and you're gonna make every race.
I hope so. The only race I'm a bit unsure of is the last one, but I will make sure I'm there.
You better. I was sending the
Yeah.
boys round because I can't have that final race, and I don't have a championship battle on for comms. Just because
Yeah.
you couldn't make it, I'll be so upset, mate. Honestly, so you got to make it.
Yeah.
All right, right, okay. But yeah, take us through from your side. Again, it's very much the same battle as Spriggs, but from your point of view, buddy.
Well, yeah, I took pole, so I
Yeah,
felt
nice
the pace
lap,
was
by the
good.
way.
Yeah, thanks. I was improving as well, but I binned it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, the race, I was a bit uncomfortable in the start. I could not get up to speed. Toby overtook me, but I mean, that was fine. What I didn't expect was Camaro to go past me as well. So that was a little bit, that was not what expected. But I just kept behind those two. Then Toby went for the one stop, which I thought was very confusing at first. But yeah, and he pitted so early for the softs as well, but they held up somehow.
Yeah.
And yeah, the hard stint, Camaro got a penalty in the pit lane. He claims he was under the speed limit. I don't know, but like my whole race plan changed because of that penalty, so it would be very upsetting if he got that removed. But I mean, if that happens, it's what it is.
I can't see how he can get that removed. If it's a speeding in the pit lane, it's just that's
Yeah,
it.
I
It's
don't
speeding in
know.
the pit lane. So I can't see how that could be removed. I mean, if he feels there's something wrong with it, he's certainly within his rights to submit it and ask for it. But I'd be amazed if he did.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then I thought Springs got damaged because all of a sudden Camaro went past him and I was right on his gearbox, and then I spent all my ERS overtaking him, but then he was just following me again, so I was so confused. And
Yeah, I
then
was
he
just
almost
shit,
overtook me in the end.
basically.
Yeah.
What was interesting to see was you've told me in the chat that you and Kamarov were running quite different setups, and it was visible. We could really see how you were different in the corners and the straights. Okay, so
Yeah.
but you were so similar pace still. I mean, it really showed in qualifying, particularly Q1. But to
I
be
think
so
camera
similar
ran a
pace
bit
with
too
different
low.
setups.
I don't know, but I think he had too low. He lost too much time in sector 1. I could
Yeah,
catch him from like 1.7 seconds back. So
yeah, yeah, perhaps so. But interesting that you can run really quite different setups and still have a similar pace. It just shows it's not one setup is right over everything else. It is to the individual to a certain extent
yeah,
at least. But yeah, well done, mate. And it's fine, as it stands at the moment. In a way, you've closed the gap in the championship, as I say, to single figures. So it's going to be interesting. It's a shame not to have Shrek here tonight. That would have been just stick another one in the battle then.
yeah.
But well, a shame for Shrek in a way. Not such a shame for you and Kamarov. But there we go.
No,
But a
I
shame
feel
to
pretty good
lose him
about
out of the
it.
battle. No, but still a shame to lose him out of the battle for the
Yeah, it
championship
is. It is.
because he's missed a race. But these things happen, I guess. But yeah, well done,
Yeah.
buddy. In a way, let's come to our winner. So, hello, Toby.
Hey, Hilly.
You've done it. You've won a race.
I know it's.
You've
I
stopped.
I don't even know what to say. After a run of form recently in the other divisions, it's. I'm just so happy, especially with the
Good.
strategy that I did.
Yeah. To two-stop that, I mean, I think you've just made everybody else go right. I'm two-stopping Miami from now on. That's it. Um,
Yeah,
I definitely am. So
And
yeah,
it's got to be medium, soft.
yeah,
yeah. So no, look, you showed you had decent pace in quali, but you got off to a really good start. Nips ahead of it's ahead of Kamarov, was it at the start?
yeah.
Or was it
I
outside?
think
I
I
can't
got
remember.
ahead of him outside of turn one,
Yeah, that's
and then I
right.
stayed
Yeah,
behind Axel for a bit.
that's right. So yeah, so you got off to a really good start. Got yourself into P2. Battling away, then sort of lead for a bit, and then sort of drop that down. But had you planned the two-stop from the start?
I had it. I was either going to go medium hard as everyone else, or medium soft, medium soft. Sorry. Um,
Yeah,
and I thought because my qualifying pace, it didn't feel as good as it normally is. So I thought I'm in the lead. While I've got the advantage in the lead, I might as well go for it. So
yeah,
and I think it caught out Jack and Axel a bit by surprise.
yeah,
Um, then I sort of relied a little bit on them two battling, which I think they were at certain points. And then once the gap started coming down from my mediums to their hards, I thought, right, I'll pit for softs and then see if I can catch back up.
yeah. I said to
Um,
Gunnar, I thought you were probably going to pick the lap after you did. I thought the next lap was going to be the
that's
lap.
that. Yeah, I was planning on that, but
The gap was
I
starting to come
just
down a bit quick, wasn't it? They were starting to
yeah,
catch you.
it was coming
So,
down. It was coming down a bit quickly, and I had a bit of a mess on the chicane, the
yeah,
Mickey Mouse section on that lap. So I thought, rather than lose another half a second to a second, I'll just come in now, take the tyre wear at the end. Which in the end, it didn't really matter about the tyre wear, but it was just to be safe.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you made the right call. The fact that you've won the race means you made the right call.
Yeah,
We were
I
also
was quite.
wondering how you were going to get past, because I will say you do need to learn ERS management. That's
Yeah,
that is one thing.
yeah.
Your
It was
ERS
quite hard to
knowledge,
save it around Miami, to be
yeah,
honest.
it's fair enough. But you're going down the straight with your ERS turned on with 0%. You'd be better off
Yeah,
turning it off on 2%, so you've got something going through. The end,
yeah,
for the power system. So, but yeah, but you took advantage of the better rubber basically, and I think some people would look at it as maybe a little bit of a dive on a couple of them, but
yeah,
into the final corner. But in my eyes, you had to do something, and you made the inside of the corner every time. So
yeah. I mean, yeah. It was like I think when I made the move on Spriggs, it felt like they braked a little bit early, so I just went for my normal braking mark and looked. I made it through cleanly. I did and then next lap I did the same with Axel. I think there's a bit of wheel banging, but I didn't like it wasn't intentional or anything.
Yeah.
And then I did the exact same on Jack the next lap. So
Yeah.
that was really my plan. Like I knew that. I think, especially I don't know about Axe. I think our setups were quite similar, but I know Spriggs and Jack were running quite low downforce. So I thought if there's anywhere that I'm going to get them, it'll be in the last sector when I can brake later, and then pull away in sector 1.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was my plan. Then once I
Nice.
got past Jack, it was just flat out till the end, try and build as big of a cap in case I got a penalty because I was on 2 warnings.
Yeah.
So
Right.
every lap I was taking it. Especially I was taking the whole lap flat out apart from the Mickey Mouse because that was where I got the 2 warnings. So
Yeah.
that
It's
was
really
where I was
easy,
careful.
especially
But yeah,
the blind chicane. It's you
yeah,
can see it, so it's quite easy to jump a corner there.
I
yeah,
was running on 2 warnings as well.
yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
But it was my first. I think it's the first race I've actually done that I haven't got a time penalty. So I'm
Yeah.
more proud the fact that I've won and not got a penalty as well. So everything's come together.
Yeah. Nice. Fair play. Yeah. Really well done, mate. Not a lot more I could say, really. I mean, you took the fastest lap as well, so that's an extra
Yeah.
little thing. So I guess your next one would be you got to get pole as well and do the Grand Slam. But
Yeah,
it's,
maybe on Wednesday.
maybe on Wednesday. Okay. Oh God,
Yeah,
don't do it on Wednesday. Oh no, I'm commentating on Wednesdays now. You can do it as much as you like on Wednesdays. That's fine. Yeah,
yeah.
Thursdays. Don't
Don't
put
need to worry
Thursdays.
Yeah,
If you drive on a Thursday. Right, okay. That's enough of that anyway. So, guys, thank you ever so much for joining me for a quick chat. And Gunnar, thank you ever so much for joining me for comms. That was lovely to have you.
Cheers, mate. Oh, well done, guys.
And as you know, you're always
Well done.
welcome. Just always like
Yeah,
you did
well done,
tonight.
lads.
Just give me a little message, and I'll get you in. But there we go. So for everybody out there, thank you very much for watching along with us this evening. We'll see you again the same time next week, so 8:30 next week for round 20 of the season. And I looked earlier on where it was, and I've forgotten already. I think it's Spa. Off the top of my head, I think it's Spa next week. So we all like Spa. Everybody likes Spa, don't they? It's like one of the
Racing there
absolute
on Thursday
greatest
as well.
tracks. So yeah. Like it, Axel.
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't driven it a lot, but I guess
Great
it's
track.
good.
Great track.
It's
Okay,
your
guys.
favourite, isn't it?
So it's not well. It's one of my favourites. One of mine. Baku's my favourite, but yeah, Spa's one of them.
you madman.
So there we go. Right, guys. Okay, thank you ever so much then to everybody. I will be live on Sunday for HRF1 at 8 PM. So come and join me for that one. Other than that, come and support me tomorrow night on the 100% race, which will be streamed by Fuse Demon. So by all means, come cheer Hilly on. Anyway, good night. God bless. See you again soon. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, see you later, Hilly. Thanks for commentating.
No worries, mate.
Thank you.